Hey guys, it's Lacey. Welcome to Paws and Paper. So here it is, the final fairy journal. It is all finished and I think it turned out just beautiful. So this is quite a big one. You can see it has gotten quite large here. So I am going to give you all the details and we'll do a quick look through and it'll be available at the time this video goes up in my Etsy shop if you're interested. So here we go. So this is approximately 5 by 7.5, and there are 7 signatures sewn in here, and there is 90 pages total, so front and back, that is 180 pages in this beauty. And there is lots of fun things to discover. I've got a dangle here. I've added more to the cover of this. I added this beautiful flower here with the bling, like a little book plate here. I've added like some vintage lace behind there, some pretty fabric and things that's all ruffled on the side. Very grungy, rustic looking. The fairy door, I have put a metal frame on here with Home Sweet Home. I just thought that was really cute. And then I did some this purple beading with the greenery around it. And then it hinges right here. And there's this is a metal handle and everything, and it's magnetic, so it hinges right here. And then inside our secret hidden fairy door, I have made this cute little book, which is just meant to look like all the vines have grown around it, and it's been sitting here for a long time waiting for somebody to come along and discover it. So you get this tiny little book here that I've made, and this is just tied on there. And then I have embossed this paper and kind of gilded it a little bit to make it look like leaves. It's actually like a leaf embossing, so I thought that was a very cool cover. And then on the inside, it's all fabric lined on the inside, front and back, and I put these itty bitty lace pockets front and back and just tucked in these cute little bits and pieces just because I thought it was so cute, just being a little mini journal. And then the little mini journal is shrunk down pages of, you guessed it, I bet you can guess that book there if you know that book. So I just made a bunch of these little pages. I've sewn around all of them. There's quite a few pages in here actually, and every single one of them has been sewn around. So this is just, I thought, was a super, super fun book. Just something fun to look at and play with. I just love the miniature looking things. And then it's all fabric lined in here, and then that little book just tucks right in there and it gets tied with that. So we'll put that back on there. And then if you open up our book, this was meant to be the secret, the hidden door. So if you pull open the secret door, you will find a secret fairy map, and I lined the bottom with a pretty fairy right there. So this I have created. This is the magic fairy wand that only if you have this magic wand can you reveal the secrets of the hidden fairy map here. So this again is just something fun to play with. I made this cute little map thing that, you know, you have your little wand and only you can use the magic wand to find where the fairies are. So this is just all made to look really old. And all of this is just wound up and put in this cute little box. And obviously if you didn't like this in there, you can take it out and you can put your own little treasures in this little box. So this just gets laid in here, and that gets tucked into the drawer right there. And you can put pretty much whatever you want in that drawer then if you wanted something else in there. So let's get into the actual book then. So the actual box creation here, it's all adhered with that E6000 adhesive, so that is very well secured on here. And this is all built with like chipboard and stuff. It's lined with lace, and I've made a whole bunch of little tags. A lot of these I made on camera, so I'm not going to show you every single little tag, but I made a bunch of tags and did some like mixed media tags and stuff. So the pages in here, I think the digitals are really pretty. I have torn all the pages, so all the pages have been inked and torn to look really rustic like that. And then I've just gone ahead and added a bunch of lace. There's a lot of mixed media type pockets, and then a bunch of tags and things tucked in everywhere. Also, plenty of room to add more. And I also added bits and pieces in here of like old vintage papers and stuff. Like this one here is just an old out of a dictionary. This is English to Hebrew, and I just thought that was really cool. So I've tried to incorporate the old and the new. So lots of lace ruffles, little tags and bits to look at, lots of pretty pages, plenty of blank pages here to add more to. A lot of them have been embellished with just different this and that. This is just a die cut. And then I've done some, there's a lot of golds and that coppery colors in here. Here's some of those hidden paper clips we made. And then I've just added some of these really cool old black and white photos out of an old book. Again, just trying to incorporate the old with the new. Some pages are lined. Some I just have included just pages that I thought were pretty, like scrapbook pages that you could just tuck in and write on. Here's a cute little sewn little seed packet. And then a lot of the digitals from the kit have been included on here as either pockets or tucks, and just beautiful pages. The center pages are all sewn around. A lot of the pockets are sewn. Some things in here, like here's just a beautiful piece from the kit, a page to write on, so you could easily journal on that. So I've tried to include extra bits. Some are cardstock, some are paper. And then like this is a vintage like a place card with a rose, like a cutout rose, which I just thought was really pretty. So try to include some other things in there. These paper clips just hold like these little digital cards. Lots of pretty fabric ruffles. These specimen tags that we had made. I made a couple of these on camera. These are just embellished up really pretty. I thought those turned out really good. Just lots of stuff in this to look at. This is a very explorative journal, I would say. There's a really pretty hand-drawn picture there. Another just a paper clip with ruffles. I did a lot of tags. There's a lot of tags in here. These are just built up tags. They're all backed with like either that grid paper. Some have like vintage ledger page on them, and then some are just printed like the coffee dyed. There's another of the specimen tags that I turned into a pocket with some more digital kit in there to write on. There's another tuck, more old pages. This one's like a guide to wildflowers. So I just thought these were really cool because I thought they kind of went with the journal. And then if you really like that vintagey type stuff too, you could kind of incorporate that in here. And you know, all this stuff is removable too. Most of it is, if you wanted to take it out, if you didn't like that vintagey stuff. So here's the center ones that are sewn. Really pretty pages in this journal kit. I really liked it. And then I've added a lot of the fabric and lace ruffles. I have also in here some of those mixed media pockets that I made. And there's the one with the pink bird, which is really cute. And there's just another page from the digital kit. which I just thought these pages were just too cute to just not even have like as stationery pages. I just thought they were really pretty. You know, you could keep them in the journal, or you could even use them to, you know, use and write a letter with as just like other stationery. I've made some tucks here. Here's just like a postcard. Here's a cute, just a belly band I made. It's just all decorated up with a butterfly who's all gilded. If you can see like the gold gilding. I've added a bunch of fabric here at the bottom. And then this just tucks in there. It's just another page from the Pretty Pages. Let's see. Then, oh, this is the center. This is the key that is like your center, but it also will double as a bookmark. So this can move throughout the journal, or you can just hang it over the back side if you want. But for right now, I have it in the center, but this would be like your movable bookmark that you could put anywhere in the journal. And I thought that was really pretty because this key looks just like one of the keys on the digital. I thought that was really cool. Just another vintage old page here to play with. Pretty tuck there. Another one of those fabric paper clips. And another mixed media pretty digital art tag. I'm losing what I'm saying, and put a whole bunch of that glittery stuff on here. So there's lace, and there's some pretty digital pieces, and I've tried to add a lot of that sparkly stuff in here to really go with like what I would think, you know, the fairy stuff is very, I have it very glittery, like gilded type of glittery. So here's just a small little tag on one of the pockets that we had done. Some more fabric ruffle. So I tried to make this, and there's just like a little file folder and then a specimen tag. Tried to make it kind of grungy, but still very feminine, and not overly girly. Just beautiful pieces of paper. So it is very kind of, like I said, trying to combine the old and the new. So making it look old, but still using, like, you know, just scrapbook paper and stuff. And then along with the other vintage stuff. This is just really pretty paper that I've cut to make a cool, like, stationery piece. You can almost make like a little booklet out of it. I just really liked the butterflies and everything. So just trying to incorporate some writing space, because some of these pages, you know, that are not very usable, like, I mean, you wouldn't be able to write on those kind of pages very easily. So trying to include some extra pages in here if you did want to write on pages, but some of these are just so pretty to even look at, and if you wanted to, you know, scrapbook on top of it. Here's just a little tuck pocket with just a little cute little book thing, little card book. Here's just a bookmark that I just thought went perfect with this, Grimm's Fairy Tales. It's all pretty with the purples and stuff, so that's just a cute bookmark that I thought went well with this journal. And then these hidden paper clips and just random pieces of ephemera to play with or write on, and things I would have thought, like, I was just thinking, like, what would a fairy go around and collect and stuff. So there's that key that matches the key bookmark centerpiece. And then I love this purple with the lace trim on it. Here's just another tuck spot. I put a little ribbon bow on there and just some simple pieces of the different fairy kits just to play with in there and journal on if you want to. There's just another pocket I made. I collaged a little bit on it. Just a cool piece. I love, like, I was trying to find flowers and stuff, so I thought this was just a fun print to put in there. A piece. And more of those hidden paper clips. I love this trim, this eyelash trim. It's super, super soft. And I think that the dark blue looks really good with all these purples and stuff. So there's another one of those hidden paper clips. And here's just, this is an actual old piece of ledger. It's just plain. So you could actually use this to journal on if you wanted to. or you could use it to, you know, make some collages or anything you wanted with it. I kind of hope that people, you know, use these journals and add to them, you know, make them into scrapbooks if you're not a writer, because I don't write in journals, but I have a lot of them, but I put things in them. They're more of my scrapbooks, so I don't really call them my journals. They're more of like, I don't know, memory keeping. So here's just, I made a flip up type thing here, which is a cute little print out of one of the fairy kits. And then I just lined it with some of that trim. And then I just absolutely love all these pictures in here. They're so pretty. And then here I just did a little, it's kind of just like a little label. You know, I figured you could just write a little poem or something on there. And I just lined it with lace. And then here I have a tuck. And then this is that beautiful tag that I had gotten from Lauren out of the box of laces that she had traded with me. And I just added one of the fairy tags to it and embellished it up a little bit with some bling. But this is that tag that she had dyed, and it just went perfect with this journal with all those glittery things on it. So I just included that in there because it was so gorgeous, and it just fit perfect with this fairy journal. So there is that beautiful tag in there. And then we're getting close to the end here. Here's another tag I had done, and this is just the paper clip. I had just put some of that, this is like a velvet ribbon on it. And here's just a tag. I put a little bulb pin down there with some beads on it and lace. Kind of embellished it up, tied it here with this, this is like vintage, like pillowcase. And it just has a cute little, they're not almost like strawberries, but they're like little rosy flowers that just went perfect with this journal. And that's just tucked in right here on this paper clip. And then on the other side of that is I had made this, I was trying the mixed media splatter technique, so I kind of was like splattering that acrylic paint on there, so it's all like kind of the coppery color. I put a little tag on, or tab on top, and this is just a little bird tuck right there. Put some vintage lace there, and then it's just backed in like that grid paper. Just another piece for you to journal on. Some beautiful papers here that have all been inked around and torn and made to look super grungy and old. There's another specimen tag that we had made. I think I did all of those on video, and there's just another piece out of the fairy kit. And then here's another tuck with some tags I had made and put some of this really pretty. I went with like the gold, or not the gold, the silver and the purples and the blues, and I thought that turned out really pretty with these tags. And I just put down some embossed book page there, done some stamping. These are all sprayed with the spray oxides to make look really grungy. And then they're backed with some just regular scrapbook paper. So this one here has like that wood grain on it. So I thought those turned out really pretty. And I love all the little frilly pieces hanging out. And then got another tab or tuck here. This is just really cool. I saw this Falling Leaves. It's like a poem, and I just thought it was really cool because it says Patience Strong and Falling Leaves. I think that's her name, but isn't that a cool name? Patience Strong. I mean, that's a really creative name. And then here's another just really cute old black and white photo that I thought went really well with that poem. So there's a couple pieces of vintage ephemera in there for you, and this newspaper article is really brittle, so you got to be careful with that because that will tear very easily. And then just more pages of the pretty blues and pinks, and another little file. These came in the kit, the little file folder pieces. Backed it with some of that grid paper again. I actually really like the grid paper. I've been getting into the grid paper. If you're anything like me, I can't write free-handed in a straight line. So I thought like the grid paper was really kind of a cool idea if you wanted to write really pretty and straight. And then some more pretty pages. Everything looks so pretty with all these colors. I really love how all these colors come together. Here's just a little dangly specimen with the little pine cone. More of that purple lace through there. I had added just a little piece of like a washi sticker down here I thought was really cool. Went with the foresty kind of theme. Another one of our hidden paper clips. You could definitely tuck pages behind there if you wanted. And then on the back side it just says magical. Got some embossed vellum there. Some really pretty like coffee dyed looking pages that turned out really good. Here's another one of those specimen tags. This one here just has a little dangly on it. It's got some lace on the side. It says embrace, and again it's all backed with that that has lined pages on it, and that's just on the actual cardstock. We'll get in there, mister. All right, we've got these the fabric paper clips. You almost have to like take them all the way off and then put them all the way back on. They're harder to slide on and off without like taking them all the way off. So just on the back side of that, I have pretty blue lace right next to this pretty blue card here. It's another flip card, but I just thought that was a really pretty color combination there. Those blues are so pretty. And then on that back page there, it's all blue too, so I thought that was really pretty. And then there's our center signature, and all this, everything is sewn in here with like this, like a green embroidery floss or thread, whatever you call that. And then I've got just a small little tuck up here. I got this cute little butterfly. This is a Mongolian stamp. And then just a piece of journal card from one of the kids. So again, I've just been trying to incorporate a little bit of the old ephemera with the new. And then more pretty grungy pages. And then we get to our back page here. Got a pretty pocket here with these irises on it. And then some of this, I thought this was really cool. Anybody who knows shorthand, I am so glad I never had to take shorthand, because this is crazy. If you've ever looked at shorthand, I've never really noticed or paid attention to shorthand. But look at that. Like, if anybody had to take this or knows it, that's impressive, because to me it just looks like a bunch of scribbles and they pretty much all look exactly alike. So I mean, that's really impressive. So I just included that because I thought it was really fun. And then I got another postcard in here, one of the fairy postcards, just tucked in there. And then on the back page here, we got this pretty girl. I just loved her image. I have this big wide lace as a pocket, and then I think we did this ruffle on camera. I did that in one of the videos. And then I have this pretty tag. I just love this tag. I put some of that pink like seam binding in that gold lace kind of trim there. And this tag has like embossed music page. She's all stamped and spray inked, and a really pretty scrapbook paper on the back that's light enough so that you could still write on it. But I thought that combination there was so pretty in the back. And there's the back cover. And then our spine dangle. And then all these tags too. I couldn't fit all of these in the book, but these all come with it too. These are all just my fun tags I was making with my mixed media. I was having so much fun with different things. So this one here, I was playing around with some, I did some beading, and I did some spray ink and stamping, and used some of that acrylic copper paint on these. This one here has like a vintage lace on it with a little bead up there. And then this one actually has some, I was doing some modeling paste. So this has some stars and circles on it. I thought that went cute. This one here just has the modeling paste, and it has that coppery paint mixed into it. And these are all either, this one has the vintage ledger on it, and then most of these other ones have just like cardstock or really pretty cardstock papers on them. So they're all backed with something that is light enough to write on. And then this one here just has that fabric ruffle at the top, some more modeling paste. And the back of that one has that pretty minty lace color. And then this one here has some pink and cream colored ribbons with a little bead up here, just some gold little beads, and the pretty gold like rose modeling paste on there. They're all sewn around, and they're all like either backed with something. Oh, I already said that. I already showed you all those. So those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra tags also come in the book. I just can't fit them in there. So that's the whole journal, guys. I hope you like this. Oh, and don't forget the little mini book that goes in there. I mean, that's just so cute. I just love this little mini book. I think I'm going to have to make me an entire mini book, just like a whole, like full scrapbook like that, and then like decorate little mini pages, because this was so fun. So there it is, guys. I hope you liked the completed fairy journal. This was super fun to make. And now I'm on to the next project I'm going to be starting is the fairy portfolio. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you're interested, head on over to my Etsy shop and I will have it listed. So we will keep on keeping on. So I hope you guys are having a great day. See you later. Bye.